Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Dragon Ball Nation. Today I'm giving you guys another Q&A. Apologies for not having it out yesterday on my usual days, every Wednesday, every single week. I was just really tired. I hadn't had any sleep, had a very long weekend, so I didn't really manage to get any real upload up yesterday, but today we have a Q&A. So, the first question, I already saw it, was a little bit weird. Super Saiyan 4 Gohan, so Goku and Gohan fusion, or Battle of Gods fusion of Goku and Ultimate Gohan versus versus Beerus Battle of Gods arc. They'd both lose. Beerus has so much unknown power at this point that we haven't even, I feel like, scratched the surface of what his potential is. The thing about, well, number one, I don't understand what the difference between Goku and Ultimate Gohan fusion would be. Like, you basically just said Gohan Super Saiyan 3 or Super Saiyan 4. I guess maybe mean fusion dance. Like, I don't understand what the second part is, but maybe you just mean Goku from Battle of Gods and Ultimate Gohan, but aside, and this would be like a Buu Saga version or something. I don't really know, but I would still have to say a Beerus, just because of how powerful Goku's gotten, and he's still, even with the Kaioken times 10 Super Saiyan Blue, Beerus was still stronger. So that whole, obviously, because it is from the Battle of Gods era, and you're saying the arc, not even the movie, where the movie made him way weaker than he is in Super. He's way stronger in Super than he was in the Battle of Gods film. You're saying from the arc in Super is a big difference, because he hasn't gotten any stronger, really. I wouldn't think. He's probably stayed about the same. He has so much power he never even used. I don't know how much of a percentage he used against Goku in Battle of Gods. It wasn't even half, though, I imagine. I mean, let's not even get into math, because we're going to go down a really big rabbit hole if we do that. But just Beerus, it's really crazy to go and think about him. Maybe he's bluffing, who knows. But just the way he destroys Zamasu, the way that he basically, that he's basically still stronger than Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10 Goku, even though the tricky thing there is that's an idea that was solely from Toei Animation. It wasn't even in the manga, so it's not even an idea, I guess, that Toriyama came up with. So it's really interesting to look at it like that, but I don't want to dwell on this for too long. Just this isn't even GT character. This is post Buu Saga, but before Dragon Ball Super power-up characters. I don't even think it's a fight at this point. The whole Vegeta and Gogeta thing versus Beerus, it's not even a fight anymore. And Gohan, Super Saiyan 4, even though Super Saiyan 4 is extremely powerful, not going to make a big enough difference in my opinion. But hell, I could be wrong. So, yeah, let's go on. We got another Beerus question here, but this is relatively simple. What if Gogeta... Oh, no, wait. That says Gogito. So, Vegeta and Gogeta fusion versus Beerus. Battle of Gods arc. What Super Saiyan form would beat Beerus? The thing about that, well, number one, again, you're given the Battle of Gods arc character, so this is before Goku and Vegeta got way stronger. But you're saying it's a double fusion? Number one, I have no idea how strong that would be. And number two, again, we don't know how strong Beerus' potential maximum is, really. So I can't answer this question with enough confidence. It's up in the air. But I can't imagine the power of a double fusion. Even though it's before they get their big, God boost and all that stuff, you're still looking at a double fusion. But regardless, I would say it would take more than Super Saiyan 1 to beat him, if they even could transform high enough to beat him. Obviously disregarding God forms here, guys. You should do a video about Kanzenshuu and how to use it. That would also help to promote. I mean, I already did really with Geekdom a few months back. I already made a video about Kanzenshuu, about credibility in the Dragon Ball community. So obviously I had to have Danny on there for that. So yeah, I really already did do a video about it. So you know, I've been in high school for about 2 years now, and haven't really made any friends. I talk to a few guys now and then, but I'm really concerned I won't be getting any friends, any new friends. Any tips? I mean, I had pretty much the same friends my whole high school career, so I'm probably the wrong person to tell you this. But I'm also very different now than I was in high school in terms of my confidence, in terms of how I talk to other people. You really just need to get, and it's a little, meeting new people is kind of like meeting girls, not in the very obvious sense, because I'm not your best guy for that. But I think the number one thing is you do want to have some confidence to be able to talk to people and meet new friends and give good first impressions, and all around just be like a fun guy to be around. I mean, be yourself. It's so lame to say that nowadays, but if you're not yourself, you're living life a lie, essentially. I mean, you have to be yourself, and the people that will appreciate you will come. That's what I did, and I didn't really have many friends, but I have a YouTube channel with like 68,000 subscribers now, so I guess I must be doing something right. Or people just don't give a fuck about my personality, and they just care about the Dragon Ball content and not really me, which is not at all what I ever wanted to go for. I want people to like me for me, and that extends to my YouTube channel. I want my personality to stand out, and I want that to be the big draw of my channel. Of course, when you mix that with Dragon Ball, it's a pretty big deal. More difficult to accomplish that, I suppose, because people subscribe for Dragon Ball and not usually the personality. Although, regarding your question, again, all I can really say is be yourself. Maybe emphasize your best qualities. You have to go out there and talk to people, and if people don't like you, don't worry about it, because guess what? Regardless of what happened in high school, I'm telling you right now, regardless of what happens in high school to people, or to you, or what people say or think about you, guess what? None of that shit, I can tell you right now firsthand, none of that shit matters after you graduate. It does not at all. So don't worry about it. Go out there and meet friends if you can, but stick through it, and you'll be fine after it all. And that's all I gotta say. How strong would a real-life human become if he trained in the gravity chamber and slowly increased it by 0.1? Do you think it's possible for humans to push over their limits? I mean, I couldn't give you a real answer on how strong someone could be. I'm not someone that knows a lot about human, biology and well, I mean, I know all the freaking organs and shit, and all the and a lot of the muscles, and bones and all that stuff, but I'm not the guy that knows how all that stuff grows or how people get. I mean, all people are different, so it's going to be different rates of growth for different people. That whole phrase could be taken out of complete context too, I'm sure. But I mean, it's a very tricky question. But for the second part, people can definitely be pushed over their limits. The thing is, we all have limits in place, and those are always expanded upon or pushed over or even deteriorated, really. What is the limit for human? For a human, to how much can they lift? How strong are they? How much can they learn? That's different for every person. There's a reason why records get broken every single day, and we have new Olympic records set all the time. Because there's no set limit for humans, and I'm sure there is a ceiling at some point, but no one's really reached that ceiling. There's always ways to get stronger and improve yourself. Now, again, I'm no expert on this stuff. I'm just giving you my thoughts from what I've analyzed. So that's probably not even good enough. So let's move on. Can you eat my ass? No. Have you seen the video where Black and Fist is rapping? Of course I have. Fantastic video. Everyone should check it out. Gohan training seriously in the 7-year gap and unlocking his potential versus Bootank's. Gohan has unlimited potential, obviously. Goku would have been stronger because of Super Saiyan 3, but Goku or Gohan would at least put out maybe a decent fight, but he would still have been stronger. Well, what I don't understand is that you're saying that Gohan would be unlocking its potential, so he'd be as strong, at least as strong as what he was in the Buu Saga, right? But you're asking if he'd be stronger than Buu-Tanks? I don't think so, and the reason is because that whole potential thing made it seem like that's the power you miss Gohan. That's what would have happened if you trained. Even though I think if he trained at a realistic level, because there weren't a lot of options for him to train. Vegeta wouldn't train with him, we know that, and Piccolo might, but Piccolo's gonna have to catch up to Gohan to give him any training. I mean, there's a lot of limiters Gohan would have at place, even if he did train. I never even thought he would have gotten as strong as Super Saiyan 3 Goku by just normal training. Now, I know there's probably people commenting that on this now, thinking that I think that Goku was stronger than Gohan, but I want to, go back to that. Let's go back to that right now. You say that, Goku would have been stronger, but Gohan should at least be able to, he is asking me if he'll be able to fight Buu-Tanks. The thing is that Goku couldn't even beat Super Buu. Like, he was, the thing, and there's other reasons, to explain why Gohan is stronger. Not only that, it's been stated that Gohan was the strongest non-fused character in Dragon Ball Z. Because Gohan is in fact stronger than Goku. Let's just get that out of the way right now, guys. It's not too difficult to figure out and analyze, but Goku, when he was inside of Buu with Vegeta, he says, even though he's back to normal, we still don't stand a chance without the fusion. He said it was normal Super Buu. Did not even want to fight him. He did not want to fight Buu at all. But Gohan obviously trashed Buu. That's a very simple way to explain the difference. But again, I don't think he would have been able to beat Buu-Tanks, because I think that the 7 years of training probably would have actually equated to him possibly being weaker at whatever training level he could have done. Now, if you're saying if he's training at an exponential rate, then maybe. Like if he's doing some crazy new training thing that we haven't even seen. Or he just goes in the time chamber, because obviously there's no rules in the time chamber anymore, right? Exactly. Not anymore, not in Super, but yeah, again, I mean, Gohan's stronger than Goku, but I don't think that Gohan training for 7 years would not have been stronger than Buu-Tanks. Who do you think has a better accent, Super Jane or Expert Games? Me. I don't know why I'm not even on here, but it's me. Who do you think has a better beard, you or Hail Zeon? Well, Hail Zeon by default, because I don't even have a beard anymore. I just kind of do stubble, or like a really thick stubble. Sometimes the beard grows in, but he actually has a beard that has like length to it. But I don't try to grow that. That's not what I want on my face. Is 18 your waifu? Sure. Do you want a body pillow of Android 18? They exist, and if I wanted one, I could buy one. Go fuck Dragon Ball Nation. He's a real hunk of meat, I'll tell ya. Goku Super Saiyan 3 with Kaioken times 20 versus Majin Vegeta Super Saiyan 3. I don't really see the fight here, because I don't know if this is going back to where a lot of people say that Vegeta was Super Saiyan 1 when he fought Goku as a Majin, which I don't understand where people get that information from. It's very obvious that he transformed and powered up, not only having the lightning, which can be very inconsistent. Obviously, we see Vegeta have lightning and he's only Super Saiyan. But Vegeta as a Majin was definitely Super Saiyan 2 against Goku. Let's not get that mistaken here. But as for this question, I'm very confused, because they were even in their fight. So even both of them as Super Saiyan 3, theoretically they should both be even. So I'm not even sure why Goku's getting Kaioken here. It's not even a fight. Goku would win, but I don't know why he had to give him Kaioken. And I don't know if you maybe thought that Vegeta was Super Saiyan 1, so you thought that Vegeta was stronger with the Majin, but yeah, I don't really know. What is your name and how big is your Dragon Ball collection? My name is Fred, and I have 3 figures. Your fanfiction reading made me so hard that I came all over my keyboard. It's good to know. I'll keep them up. K, C, U, F. You know, it would have been funnier if you had commented them in the opposite order. But it still wouldn't have been very funny. What are you doing? Get going! Okay. Who is stronger, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from the Cell arc or Mystic Gohan from the Buu arc? I don't know if you're serious or not, because this should be very obvious, like completely obvious. Because there's no way you can tell me that you think that Gohan from the Cell games, who fought Cell and beat Cell, is stronger than Mystic Gohan, a guy who beat Super Buu, who's also stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Which I guess maybe you wouldn't have known that either, but it's not a fight. Gohan does not have to lift a finger to defeat Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan. Moving on. Is Double 4 anime your waifu? Fuck you. Double 4 anime and for Never World are clickbait. Faggots. Well, I wouldn't really put faggots on the end of there, but they definitely are clickbaiters. And the thing is that for Never World used to not be that bad with it, but it's pretty obvious that he's taken some tips from Double 4 after their breakup. What if you woke up one day and found 18 was in the same bed as you? Come on, bro. That bed's not big enough for 2 people. Actually, it is. You can make it work. Are you a woman? Yeah. I mean, I thought that was kind of obvious, so. Yeah. Go outside and give the D to the first thing you see. Well, I can look out. If I look outside, I see my car. So. Yeah. I guess that's happening. Go to bed. What's up with these caps locks right here, man? Are Demon King Piccolo and Demon King Deborah gay from each other? Well, I don't know how you can be gay from something, but sure, why not? Are Pikkon and Piccolo related? No, Pikkon is not a Namekian. And I don't know if people think this is just because he's green, but there's no evidence to ever suggest he's a Namekian. He doesn't even look anything like a Namekian. He'd probably be closer related to Popo than a Namekian because of those lips, but even that's going a little too far, and that probably sounded really racist, didn't it? You made it racist. No, Pikkon is not Namekian. Moving on. Is Nappa Krillin? Okay, these are all fucking troll questions, aren't they? These are all been troll questions. Super Boo versus SpongeBob SquarePants. Come on, bro. SpongeBob, bro. Broly versus Eric Cartman. Well, Broly's power is maximum, so Broly. When Trunks was on the brink of turning into a god, do you think he would have made it all the way if Vegeta or Bulma were killed? And if so, how long do you think he could have lasted against Black alone? I mean, it's hard to say because we still know nothing about this transformation or power-up or whatever the hell you really want to call it. So I couldn't even tell you if them being killed would have made an actual real transformation occur. Like, it seems pretty obvious that with the blue aura, it seems like it's something leading to a god form. We still have no fucking idea, right? We don't. We really truthfully do not. Could he have beaten Black? Or he lasted against Black? I mean, he's already lasting against him alone without it, so he's not beating him. He's not stronger than him, but he's already lasting, so I mean, that's already answered. Buhan Kaoken times 50 versus Vegito. I would say Buhan because even though in the anime Vegito fights Buhan in his base and is winning, in the manga, he transforms to Super Saiyan before even trying to fight him. So to me, that tells me that Buhan's normal form, or I'm sorry, Vegeto's base form is weaker than Buhan in the manga. So I would say a Kaioken times 50 would definitely be stronger. And even though Vegeta would be a better fighter, he wouldn't be able to take out the, handle the absorption and all that stuff and the regeneration. But theoretically, Vegeta can go Super Saiyan 2 and 3, so that fight would be over very quickly, even with the Kaioken. How much power will Bills use against Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta? I can't answer this, and I also don't know who Bills is, so that's not anyone I know. Someone's gonna take me seriously, aren't they? Okay. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna leave it off on this question because it's kind of silly. Super Perfect Cell, Teen Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan absorbed versus base Gotenks. I mean, if you theoretically want to double, I mean, it doesn't really matter if you double his power, but he can't absorb Gohan. But let's just say he does, and let's just say he doubles his power, right? Gotenks after the time chamber would still mop the floor with him. It's pretty heavily implied that base Gotenks after training in the chamber is stronger than Fat Buu, and maybe even stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Piccolo seemed pretty confident he'd be able to defeat Super Buu, which, I mean, I'm guessing he probably thought Super Buu was around the same power as Fat Buu at the time. He's like, oh, you might not even need to transform now to beat Buu, you've gotten so strong. And then Super Buu showed off how strong he really was, so yeah. But yeah, that's about it for the Q&A, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'm assuming some of these were really troll questions. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And of course, I'll catch you later.